Hey, it's Kirk with you. Just a thought this week. Look, there's a lot of uncertainty in the world. There's a lot of uncertainty with rates. There's definitely still a supply crunch. What I'm seeing in the 3 counties, still this week, yet another week in a row that for a little more, not as bad as it was as far as absorption, but still for every property that comes on, another property is sold. So we are at this point where list a property, another one sells. So you can't gain inventory that way. And if you can't gain inventory, you cannot gain price reductions. Now, some of you say, well, Kirk, I'm seeing price reductions. Of course you're seeing price reductions. It's the fall. Fall has price reductions on houses that have been sitting around, houses that were way overpriced to begin with, or poorly marketed, or people that just are real sellers and would rather accelerate time versus get money. There's all different reasons why a property could be that way. Now, I saw one this week that I'm looking at with a client this weekend where the property is like mislabeled by the neighborhood, which all comments aside on that, but it's mislabeled in the neighborhood that it's in the MLS, which will throw a lot of realtors off if they don't know exactly where that property is. So one of the big messages is until we get 2-for-1 coming on the market and versus selling for months on end in a row, we will have no supply gain. And if we have no supply gain, we cannot have any price reduction in a real sense. And if we don't have that, houses will continue to get expensive. My biggest fear in all this is, do we get to the spring, have the Fed stop jawboning the market, QT kind of rolls back a little bit, maybe we get a reduction in the overnight borrowing, maybe the market evens out a little bit as far as the spread between a 10-year treasury and a 30-year mortgage, which would bring mortgage rates down if that spread came in a little bit. All of which could happen. I don't know if they will happen, but if they do happen, that could cause a melt up in pricing. So I'm not here to sell fear or tell you to do anything. I'm just saying, hey, these are my thoughts. This is what I'm seeing. This is the kind of analysis we need to look at with the market. But more importantly, as we decide to, not be all about being armchair economists, really real estate is a time-based deal as far as, buy for the long term. And also, where are you in your life? What do you need? What do you want? Where are you going? That's the key.